Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning. Welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Good morning to our Ultimate Autographs universe. And welcome into UA in the AM for a little ripping and sipping. Waking and breaking, wakey, wakey, eggs and breaky. I need to take a little bit of my own advice. Wake up, Rip, wake up. It's time for your first break of the day. It is 9:08 Central Standard Time here, December 2nd, 2025. I'm your host, Rip Camelucci, alongside my co-host and producer, the MVP, Drake May. Psych, it's Josh Scott. Feeling mighty strong.
I feel great.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I feel great.
Tell me about it.
Listen, we almost sent Jackson Dart back into the Shadow Realm last night. Luckily, the pads absorbed the most of that hit. We sent Gunnar Olszewski into the Shadow Realm. I've never seen, it's been a while since I've seen a collective defense hit as hard as the Patriots did last night. Even Christian Gonzalez, who's on a contract year, essentially, leveled Darius Slayton on one of the final plays of the game. There's a culture in New England, and it's led by Mike Vrabel, and it's led by your front runner for MVP. I've been saying it all year. You can't tell me that you can't. I told you to get the value. I told you to get in on it. This was literally when I first entered the break room. Drake May. Now he's minus 135. You know where else you can get good value?
Right here in the break room, baby.
That's right.
That's how you bring it all the way back around. Although points deducted for mentioning culture in the presence of a Heat fan. I'm the only one that's allowed to use that word in terms of sports. Thank you very much. Hey, oh, that was preemptive. We got a jersey break to start our day with. Welcome in, everybody, across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Hope you're having a wonderful morning here on a fine, crisp Tuesday. I hope your new tires, Josh, are...
Oh, I don't have them yet.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Get those tires, dude. I almost spun out on the on-ramp yesterday, dude.
We're at the point where, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, he says. All right. Well, this jersey break is what it is. Kurt Hellcat, Demetrius Coleman, Josh Stewart, Robert Vergara, and Frank Cross. Whole lot of new names for me here in this break. So welcome aboard, everybody. If you haven't been previously welcomed. While we wait for a box call And let me actually... where do I want to put this? There we go. That's where I want to put that. Right there. So that way we can keep our ticker strong while we do our dice roll. What's this dice roll for? Well, this dice roll is going to determine how many times we randomize your names into our 8-spot divisional breaks. So, like you saw right there, those 8 names, they're going to get randomized into those divisions above. We're going to roll 2 dice. It needs to be 6 or higher, so we mix them up nice and thorough like. Let's just roll, huh? Hey, 6 on the nosy. 6 on the nosy. So that'll be... Where's my dice roll? There it is. 6. How about that? Low lift. I love to see that. And then the other thing we need to do is figure out what we're going to be chasing today. We got everything you see here is what is also offered on our live break page. Play clock, alts and throwbacks, vault, practice squad, nope, minis, psych, and jerseys. So whatever this lands on, anybody that is in breaks that close in that series will be entered into a top spot draw at the end of the show for a spin on a 1 to 100 wheel. What wheel? That wheel. And whatever that lands on, that's what you get in Ultimate Autographs Stow credit. Turn that sound off. Thank you very much. Jerseys. The most financially prudent and advantageous series that could be the Chase Wheel Spin. $29 a spot, 1 spot. If you hit on that Chase Wheel Spin, that's a pretty good shot of, doing a little bit better than you put down for it.
Oh, yeah.
All I'm saying. So jerseys will be our Shohei Wheel Spin. And I dig that, man. So here we are on a terrific Tuesday. We got our wheel spin. We got everything else. Let me get one last call out there. One last call for box numbers or a wheel request from Kurt, Demetrius, Joshua, Robert, or Frank. Nothing? Nobody? Hey, it's early. I get it. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
For egging them on. Little victory swig.
I'll sip to that.
Great. Well, if that's the interaction we can look forward to today, Josh, congratulations. Good day. Let's get a jersey number, huh? Let's do box number 5 in the jerseys. We ain't got it, but we got 6. And now, to see a bit of that randomization in action. Thank you, Josh. Came in here this morning to Josh and our marketing Cincinnati Mike, decking the halls, so to speak, here. And soon enough, we'll be having, just straight up Christmas music piped in, like it's a straight up retail location. All right, 6 clicks, 8 spots. 5 and 6. Low lift today. I ain't mad at that. I think I got a bit of that Cyber Monday hangover, to be perfectly honest. Might be what it is, but hey, enough of my belly aching. It ain't about me. It ain't about none of that. It's about you and these breaks. So there's our divisions. Still in these jerseys, by the way. 14 boxes, 5 headliners. Dan Marino, Dan the Man Marino, Mad Max Crosby, Michael the Playmaker Irvin, Chris, all I do is catch tutties Carter, and Frank Gore. All right, let's get into it. Our divisions are as follows. Josh Stewart in the NFC North and NFC East. Kurt Hellcat, NFC South and NFC West. AFC North, Robert Vergara, as well as the AFC West. Demetrius Coleman, AFC South, and Frank Cross, AFC East. Best of luck, gang. Here we go. Thanks for getting our show started off with a bang, or should I say a break. All right. We got here a Bears. See, all right, this is why this is going to be trouble. No, we're going to make it work. Because we got the Danimal, Dan Hampton, Hall of Famer. That big, beautiful Dan Hampton signature. That is his signature. You know, in those many different ways you can use the word signature. JSA with the certification right there. The Hall of Famer. The Danimal, Dan Hampton. NFC North, Josh Stewart. As Dan Hampton was a steward of those 85 Bears.
Gotta love that Dan Hampton thing. I mean, it is gorgeous. It is textbook, I think is how I would put it.
And appropriate, you know? I mean, your Patriots are top of the pops there in the AFC.
You know, they might be.
And Bears, top of the pops there in the NFC.
You know, and it's, you talk about two teams that just have respect for each other. I mean...
Dude, is that really?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we like, why do we have to argue about Caleb Williams and Drake May? We know it's not really a discussion because one's going to win MVP this year and the other is just a good quarterback. So there's not much to argue about there. And why not just be excited for each other? I think that's kind of the vibe. You know, Steven walked in here, said, "Hey, good to see you top of the seed AFC." And I was like, "Oh, good to see you top of the NFC seeding wise." And so, you know, it's a good time for a Pats fan to be in Chicago.
Great. It's a good time for a top to bottom rundown as well. As I navigate my way over there. Yes. Are we all having fun with our winning football teams? All right.
Dolphins are winning. Like it or not. I mean, did you like the draft's not even that exciting this year? Like, did you really want to just focus on draft boards?
I never really do anyway. You know, it is what it is. Oh, look at that. That is what it is. Is that a banner we have? Is that a punch card day? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. 5 purchases of $100 or more gets you a $50 gift card. Those are 5 $100 purchases or more. No, they do not stack within the same purchase. So if your order is $200 or more, that does not count for 2 punches. That is still 1 punch. But 5 $100 purchases get you a $50 gift card your way here at Ultimate Autographs. All right, let's see what the haps is on the way to those gift cards, gang. We have our website freezing. Quarterback room, play clock, mixer series. I'm going to go through who we have, and then I'll go through what the mechanic is of this break of this series. Donovan McNabb on the alternate Eagles speed flex with the last to wear number 5 inscription, the white paint pen. Jordan Love on the Packer standard authentic. Drew Brees on that lunar authentic. Bo Nix on this just vintage as heck. Pony Express, Denver Broncos authentic. Joe Montana on the jersey. Terry Bradshaw on the jersey. Dan Marino on the jersey. Hey, Joe, Terry, you think you can let Marino hold one of those Super Bowls? Thanks. That's our QB room. It's out of 25 boxes in total. Only 11 remain. Those 7 headliners I just talked about. So what happens here is when this gets to 4 spots or less, we start a timer, 10-minute timer. That's how much time there is left to buy the rest of the breaks. If the remaining, whatever remaining breaks are not bought into by the end of that clock, well, we run the break anyway, and we label the empty spots carryover. Now, what happens if one of those carryover spots finds its way into a winning box?
Uh-oh.
Well, nothing dramatic. We could see what it is, and then we put it back in the box and put it back with the rest of them to be pulled later. But Rip, wouldn't we know what's in that? Well, yeah, you do. Well, couldn't we just call that? No, you can't. Because we do these box calls by random, by wheel. So you can't target. I know we have great memories. We've all been taking our ginkgo biloba. But, yeah, they're random box calls. It's a good time. It's a good time, this play clock. It really gets things moving, you know? Really, instead of waiting for things to get like 3 to go, ooh, that was going to go soon. Technically, kind of 7 to go is the new 3 to go.
Yeah.
In that play clock, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Vault still filthy loaded. 10 boxes left. $200 vault key, which is just an extra $200 store credit floating out in one of those mystery boxes. All 3 of the gangster-ass speed flexes still available. And that Dan Marino throwback, authentic. Hit one of those yesterday. I damn near melted. But also, these would melt anybody. This Adrian Peterson custom splatter special on the Speed Flex. AP all day, former MVP, 2,000-yard rusher. On the beautiful custom splatter Speed Flex. If there's any way to outdo that, let's make it a splatter Speed Flex with the rivalry series going on there. The Nor'easter for the New England Patriots and Randy Moss.
I love that lid.
I didn't expect you to pipe in there. And then, yeah, this guy's going to break the sack record this year. Seemingly anyway. He is well on pace for Myles Garrett to just full-on devour that single-season sack record that is co-held by Michael Strahan and TJ Watt now. He is on pace to smash that within like the 16-game parameters, the old parameters.
Pay attention to what's happening in Cleveland. That's all I'll say.
Pay attention to that like one thing that's happening in Cleveland. Everything else,
I'm not saying the rest of the year this year, but next year there's always one team that does a little bit better than people are going to be expecting. I think your 2026 Cleveland Browns have the potential to be that team. You got the defense. Shedeur looks like a competent. I'm not even saying he's a top quarterback, or he looks like he's competent and does more than Dylan Gabriel. Rip's giving me the face right now, but I'm putting it out there now because I need it to be said. I need it to be dated. Mark it December 2nd, 2025. Josh Scott puts his early bid in.
Sure.
Cleveland Browns futures.
I'm sorry, man. It's Cleveland. It's Cleveland. They can't
Fine.
see happiness.
That's fine.
They won't see happiness.
Listen, as someone who has come from a team that really went through some time without seeing happiness and turned it around, I feel like I can
You're
identify.
talking about before you were born?
No, I'm talking
Barely before I was born.
The past couple of years have been rough.
You need to really not do that, Josh. You gotta not do that. You can't compare the last 5 years of New England football.
It's been really tough.
Any stretch
really
of Cleveland football. That's just frankly rude towards Cleveland. And I was just giving him the business. You made me like pull a 180 like immediately. Alternates and throwbacks. Guess what? This one's also loaded. 17 boxes left, 9 headliners. Full-size helmet series. Look at these bangers. What do we got? 6 speed flexes out of 7 headliners still in here. So if you're looking for some speedies, here's the place to go and get them. Brett Favre, the gunslinger, on the winter warning for the Packers. Ray Lewis on the Purple Rising authentic, the Edgar Allan Poe special. Deion Sanders with that spectacular vintage Falcons authentic. We got more. Hold on. Sorry. 9 headliners. I said 7. I meant 9. Big Mike saying, I'm assuming of Shedeur. He had a 16 QBR. Check that man's coffee. He did just get, what'd you get, the peppermint mocha creamer or whatever?
I did.
So his coffee has been checked, actually.
There's no shot he had a 16 QBR. I watched that game. Hold on.
Steve Young probably never had a 16 QBR, except for maybe when he played for the Bucks, who drafted him on that speed flex, on that beautiful swashbuckling Buccaneer. LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, still double upable with A.J. Brown, both on speed flexes. Shady on that Kelly Green retro. Looking fantastic there. Luke Kuechly, future Hall of Famer right there with the 5-time All-Pro inscription on that gorgeous color match paint pen, that beautiful sky blue, that wonderful best color in sports right there on that sick alternate Panthers lid. Panthers, big win over the Rams at home, granted, in the rain, granted, but they still had to win the game. Bryce Young, 3 touchdowns. Panthers, man. There's Myles Garrett again. Talked enough about him. He's going to break that record. Get that helmet now.
Apparently, he did have a 16 QBR, but he also had a 96 passer rating. So, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, at what point?
Here's the thing, Josh. It's all made up, and the points don't matter.
Isn't QBR PFF?
To quote Drew Carey.
Listen, eye test on Shedeur. Okay.
What else can I? How else can I put this? They say numbers never lie, but they sure as hell can be manipulated. They can be massaged. A.J. Brown on a speed flex. He had himself a good game.
Yeah, I need him to continue.
Frank Gore, also in the alternates and throwbacks and alternates, any way you want to put it.
The Batman has entered the arena. Welcome in, Batman.
Morning,
He's chasing
Joshy.
into the vault. And I'm happy he is because, listen, I need someone to take home that moss so I can live vicariously through them.
Well, I don't know that Bills fan Josh Bateman's going to be that's what he's going to be gunning for.
Well,
if not, just to flip it.
I don't think he's going to be upset if he pulls a
profit
Randy
on your
Moss speed
rivals.
flex
That's what
custom.
I say. Here's that jerseys. 13 boxes left now. Marino, Crosby, Michael Irvin. There he is. Don't know why. All right, that's a weird order to put that in, but all right. Chris Carter and Frank Gore, not photographed. Also, it looks like we are sold out in the minis.
Huh?
That's what the page is telling me. Minis, 30 out of 30. 13. All these are available. Joey Bosa.
All right.
I can't imagine we've got too many Joey Bosa Bills autographs there, Joshua. So if you need to start building that collection, there you go. Jason Taylor on that Dolphins Flash mini. That's gorgeous. Steve Young on the gold 49ers. Devontae Adams on the Rams Flash. Kurt Warner on that gold lined slate. Cardinals, Dwight Freeney on the Colts. Deion Sanders on some more vintage Falcons. Ray Lewis on the Ravens. LT, LaDainian Tomlinson on that Chargers Rave. And the playmaker, Michael Irvin on that alternate Cowboys. Jeez, a whiz. Also in those minis, Roger Craig. Kyle Hamilton, hello. There's a Baltimore double up for you right there. Kyle Hamilton, best safety in the game. And Patrick Peterson, future Hall of Fame defensive back in his own right. So turnover battle, that's the name of those minis.
And they're ready.
And we got those coming up.
Sorry about that.
All good.
You're making me that interaction with Mike made me want to do a deep dive on QBR versus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've never ever understood either metric.
Which I might listen as a debater. You give me 10 minutes here, I could probably come up with a 30-minute speech on the difference.
Our guy will poke holes.
That's right. Michael Arias popping into the vault as well.
There we go. As they should, man. That vault is sumptuous.
Scrumptious even.
That's where I want to be.
It's gonna be me.
He's gonna Drake May. Mini double number 1. If you see your beautiful name there on that screen of yours, Kurt Hellcat, Ryan Andreessen, Tom Madera, and Travis Heimlich. Thank you, Trav. Box number 7. We need 2, actually. We need 2 boxes. So feel free to drop me another one, or you can enter a wheel request, and we can have the wheel decide. You know, if you want to leave it up to fate, you can.
Rip, a little trivia for you.
Real quick, Mike, smart move. You know, if there's something in there you want, don't take any chances. Get a little of the single, get a little of the double.
Travis doing the little double box call number.
There you go, Trav. Travis, remind me, have I broken for you before? Let me know. And if not, let me know who your squads are, who you like to root for and collect and all that good stuff. 17. All right. Time for the randomize.
4 to go in the vault.
4 to go in that vault. But yeah, as I was saying, Mike, seeing something he likes, not taking any chances. You got to spread her that cheddar around. So at the very least, if it does go out in one of those breaks, you had a shot. Don't get me started, Mike. 8 spots, 6 clicks. Thank you, Josh. All right.
I had the same thought, Mike.
All right. Kurt up in the top NFC North spot, as well as the NFC West. Tom Madera, NFC South, NFC East, AFC South, AFC West. Ryan Andreessen, AFC North, and Travis Heimlich, AFC East. All right, gang. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boxes 7 and 17. Here we go. Well, we're starting with a Saint here. NFC South, Tom Madera with a Willie Roaf on this standard Saints mini. JSA has the certification. Go ahead, scan that QR code. Tells you everything you need to know about that there mini helmet. Congratulations there,
I think he will.
Tom Madera.
The card collector striking again. It is nice to have these pop filters that if I accidentally brush my chin on, I don't feel like I need to step into a decontamination zone.
You don't have to like do a chemical burn.
No, no, you know what I mean? Like, you know, in high school you have those, you pull the goggles and you pull the
emergency eye wash station.
I don't have to pull the hook.
Do you
on my
ever see
chin.
any of those get used?
Only in Drake and Josh. I think my cousin once. I feel like there's a story about my cousin using one once. I don't know if it was like an actual issue or if it was like a slight prank that something technically happened, so it was justifiable for it to happen. I have actually, you know what? I have technically seen it used. I forget why.
Man, that's crazy. You forget why, because it's usually in case of an emergency.
Right, right. So it couldn't have been that.
Usually, it's a pretty. Usually, it's a pretty memorable occurrence.
Yeah, and I just.
Here we go. Box 17. The jerseys. Not the jerseys, the minis. Ooh. Oh, nice. We got here on a Bears. I think this is their alternate, not the Flash, but their alternate. Beckett certified. Charles Peanut Tillman. Very nice. Very cool. NFC North. Kurt Hellcat Terwelja. Well done. Congratulations. A little NFC North South. Up and down I-75 there. Well, not the New Orleans, but never mind that. Congratulations. Beckett certified. Well done there, Kurt.
QBR is the total contribution to winning. It's an attempt to take something that you could always argue and I think is objectively subjective and make it objective. A proprietary secret formula, it's a Krabby Patty type thing, developed by ESPN.
We got them 11 herbs and spices in there.
Yeah, all-inclusive. It uses passing, rushing, negative plays. An example would be a sack, fumble, or a penalty in the situational context. What a situational context, really? Like, that's
Really
the
giving
part of
yourself
this
a lot
that
of,
is a little...
Give yourself a lot of leeway there.
right.
Yeah.
Like, whereas NFL passer rating, which is fully public, is completion percentage, yards per attempt, touchdown percentage, interception percentage. This early, I'm going to lean there. If you want to go QBR. And listen, I should be a QBR glazer because Drake May leads the league in QBR. I love QBR. I'm not going to dock Shador 2 weeks in for having a 16. Welcome to December. You got me doing Shador Sanders monologues.
Speaking of just made up metrics, you are speaking with the current first place holder in their fantasy movie league.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations.
Shout out Zootopia 2.
Is it good? Did you like it?
Oh, haven't seen it.
Oh.
But it had a massive weekend at the box office,
Yeah.
which propelled us to first place.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Our team also consists of Tron Ares, but Predator Badlands. Yay.
Okay.
The highest grossing Predator movie of all time.
Wow.
Dan Trachtenberg's got that franchise banging on all cylinders right there.
Let's see let me tell you what I would pick of upcoming movies. I'm curious.
Yeah. Well, so for the fall league, the points consist of box office like it does in the summer, but also awards movies as well.
Who's got Moana?
That's not. I don't believe. When is that coming out?
Early next year.
Okay, yeah. I don't believe that's going to be in the. Our period starts from like October and ends the night of the Academy Awards.
Okay.
That is
I
our
see.
scoring.
Who's got Avatar: Fire and Ash?
Oh man, you're gonna make me pull up the spreadsheet because that's how we
That's how you do it.
keep
That's how you
track of
it.
this. It's
Or Five Nights at Freddy's 2. There's a
FNAF 2.
There's a sleeper. How do you claim
Fire and
them?
Ash. That's
Yeah.
our friends Andrew and Liz. They have already had the Black Phone 2, Conjuring Last Rites, Good Fortune, and Good Boy.
How do you claim FNAF 2? And has it been claimed?
It was drafted by our friends Johnny and Jessica. They're in second place. They've only had Wicked come out. It's got them 222 points. So with one movie, they're in second place. Meanwhile, my wife and I have 5 movies out. We're in first.
Wow.
But we do have some good movies. We got some good awards buds movies between Hamnet, Rental Family, Ballad of a Small Player. And then a nice little Christmas boost is going to be Anaconda. A lot of families going to go see that.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's real fun. It's real fun.
It sounds like a good time.
I've threatened a lot of people here with starting a UA league. But I have no idea when we would even do the draft.
Yeah.
We do an auction draft. It's so much fun. Everyone do your own research, man. Do your own research.
That's great.
Let's do our own research. Head on back over to this break page. Enough talk at the movies here, because I know we do have some vaults moving as well. Speaking of movies, motion pictures and all. Let's head on over to that vault, see where we're at. 4 to go in that single. Here's some motion pictures for you. There's that Adrian Peterson. Where's my Vikings fans at?
Kurt getting into the vault.
Who's this?
Kurt getting into the vault. 3 to go.
There we go. 3 to go in that single. And we'll see who comes out. Will it be this Adrian Peterson? Will it be this Myles Garrett? Or will it be this Randy Moss, Randall Jean?
I love it.
Or will it be the Marino? I know Brent Hatch was hoping to get this same helmet that was in the alternates and throwbacks. But it's also here on my favorite, my preferred, my Dolphins logo for my generation right here. I know as a Patriots fan, you probably don't have too many opinions on Dolphins logos and whatnot. But between the vintage, the throwback, and what they got now, 1, 2, 3, where do you put them?
3 would be what they have now.
Yeah. I learned to love it, but it is an Aquafresh logo.
I think vintage is 1, throwback 2. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. The vintage is it feels vintage, it looks vintage,
Well,
it screams vintage.
It screams like quality. And I think it's because I'm going back to Marino and like getting
detail,
flashbacks.
too.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot more detail
It was a great logo.
in that logo. You know, I like the detail in this one as well. A little bit more cartoonish, which I'm fine with because, again, I was a kid after all. Also, they gave that dolphin a mean face.
Yeah.
Also, they put a helmet on that. I mean, he's on the helmet on the vintage one as well. But look, whenever you get a helmet with a creature with a helmet, that's a hat on a hat right there.
Right.
There you go.
Put your helmet on a dolphin if you went in the break room.
The aqua face mask is A wonderful touch. Missed that. Who else in here? That's it, right? Just those 4. Dang, just those 4. What are we gunning after, gang? We trying to hit this AP, the Randy Moss, that Myles Garrett? That Myles Garrett, man. That'd be a good one to get now. Because you got to imagine, if and when he does break that record, value's going to go up. So whether or not you're a collector of Cleveland memorabilia, collector of Myles Garrett memorabilia, or not, this is a pretty opportune time to be in possession of a Myles Garrett autographed speed. Well, if I'm talking about Myles Garrett, let me put the dang thing on there. Come on, Rip. How long you been doing this for?
Mr. Miles.
And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who sacked your quarterback down at your home door. Da 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 da.
All right, Rip. Here comes your trivia of the day.
Hit me.
Can you name the top 4 in Pro Bowl voting, fan votes, as of yesterday at 11 a.m.? And I'll give you...
This is across both conferences.
Yes. 2 are in the NFC, 2 are in the AFC. And should you need hints, I will give them as it comes.
Drake May?
At what spot?
Is he in the top 4?
Yes.
Okay. 3.
No.
2?
No.
4.
He is number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 by 4,000 votes.
Whatever.
The most Pro Bowl votes most Pro Bowl fan votes up until this point in time ever, I believe was the stat.
Jamar Chase.
No, actually.
No?
He's not top 10.
Okay.
Which is funny
I'm just
because
trying to think of like the most popular players, not trying to hone in on quarterbacks, but
there's only 2 other quarterbacks on the list, and they're not in the top 4.
Okay, good to know. AFC, Jonathan Taylor.
Where? He is top 4.
4.
Jonathan Taylor's number 4. So we're looking for 2 and 3.
And they're both in the NFC, not quarterbacks.
I think you can get one of these names. I would be surprised if you thought the other was in top 4. That's a little hint I'll give you. Which obviously changes what I just said, but like I don't think you would think of this player and go, "Oh yeah. He's,
Let's say NFC. Christian McCaffrey.
He's 6th.
6th. Okay. I'm so bad at NFC. JSN.
He is number 2.
There we go. People love wide receivers. And which one was JSN? Was he the one that?
He was not. I thought you would get JSN.
Okay.
This one final hint I'll give you. This player, I think it's kind of unjustified that he's ranked over another player who is also on this list, just not in the top 4, at the same position. I think one has had an objectively better year. Actually, it's not even like a question. Has had a better year. Yet this person's still ranked above him.
Jettis?
No, but that's a good guess.
I was going again just based on popularity and the amount of cereal boxes I see him on.
Don't look at chat. Bob, you are correct. Okay. Good job, Bob.
Good catch.
That was a great.
Oh, now I want to look so bad. Division?
NFC North.
Gibbs.
No, Gibbs is 5.
5. Who then?
I'm gonna say it.
Amon-Ra?
Nope. Defense.
Oh, defense. NFC North defense. Oh,
That's right,
Bob. What's his face? Micah Parsons?
Micah Parsons.
Really?
Yes. Micah Parsons is 3. Myles Garrett is 8.
Now, yes, Myles Garrett is having a fantastic, better season. Micah Parsons probably got that trade bump, one.
Well, and
being in
Bob
the news
pointing out
so
he's
much.
popular in 2 cities.
And there, that as well. That as well. Great guess there, Bob. Because he is having a bang-up season.
No,
I think he's at, 12
I have
sacks for
no
the year?
issue with him being in top 10. It's just seeing Myles Garrett at 8. You're just like,
right.
okay.
It's like, that needs to flip-flop at least.
Kyle Juszczyk is number 10. How about
Good
that?
job, Juszczyk. Hold it down for the fullbacks. Giving Alec Ingold some hope here.
The rest of the full list is 10 Kyle Juszczyk, 9 Josh Allen, 8 Myles Garrett, 7 Matt Stafford, 6 McCaffrey, 5 Gibbs, Taylor 4, Parsons 3, JSN 2, Drake May number 1.
Did you make his nickname his name?
I didn't do that. That's like his that's canon. That's NFL canon right now. Drake May Lover tweeted out Drake May a while ago, and then Will Campbell saw it because it got a little popular because it's goofy and silly. And Will Campbell saw it, and in the middle of Drake May's press conference, he just in the background shouted Drake May, and May got flustered. It almost looked like his crush had just walked in. He got all red, and then after that, I forget who said it on ESPN, but someone said it on ESPN, and it became the thing, which is so funny. Oh, it wasn't ESPN. It was Brady. Brady doing his power rankings called him Drake May, and from there.
Did he use nicknames for the rest of the players?
No. No, he did not.
Wow, good journalism there. Good media-ing there, Tom Brady. I need to see whether or not this is on his Pro Football Reference as his nickname yet. Yep, it is.
It is.
It is. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so glad it is.
That's awesome.
I'm glad it is. Drake Lee May. Drake Lee. I'm just going to call him Drake Lee from now on. He was a Pro Bowler last year? Oh, his rookie year. Yeah, it was last
2
year.
to go in the vault. Yeah, no, he was a substitute Pro Bowler because Josh Allen didn't play. Which means he's about to be a 2-timer Pro Bowler.
There you go, Chris. That's what's up, man. Oh, you're going to have yourself a little early Christmas opening up all them presents that you got for yourself. And now the real fun part is displaying them and organizing them and figuring all that stuff out, man.
I made a list. I'm curious what people think about this. It definitely, we get some of these names. We'll definitely probably be getting these names in the break room. What's your opinion? I have a list of quarterbacks I think are going to be it.
Before you hit us with that list, I do just want to let everyone know as I drop this in the chat, the vault single is 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go in the vault single, baby. Hit us.
We've got.
Now this list is again.
This is following our young quarterbacks. I think will be good in the NFL long term.
Okay.
And they are ranked by my confidence in them. Number 1, May. Number 2, Caleb Williams. Number 3, Bryce Young. I think is kind of stepping out and showing. Yeah. Bo Nix is in the same tier, even if that just means being a clutch. Game manager. I would not use the term because I watch him run out of the pocket. It's weird that he's not great in the pocket because that's what everyone. My comparison for him was Mac Jones coming out of and he's Mac Jones doesn't do what Bo Nix does on the run. It's really strange, but he's going to be good. Before I move on to more ifs than yeses, any comments on that list?
Here's the scary thing about Bo Nix. He's still very young. This is his second year in the league.
Yeah.
Imagine if he actually does develop and get good. They're winning all these games now. That could bode poorly for the
There's 2 to go there, right? Or did you say
AFC
1 to go?
2 to go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it could.
For the AFC West, as far as the opponents of the Broncos there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Good list so far. Caleb, I was surprised to see Caleb so high, but again, also just a lot of room for development there.
Caleb wins and he develops and he's. Can I be honest? One of the biggest question marks with Caleb was like, leadership wise, how is he going to develop? Have you noticed he's kind of been quiet this year? Like the media's not been able to point out. You know who it reminds me of? A little bit. We had the same thing with Baker Mayfield, and then as soon as like eyes went off and Baker Mayfield got into a system that like, then it was like, okay, obviously there's always going to be the little bit of like, well, you want to call it, I think the term like fruitiness, or I don't mean fruitiness in the the connotation. I just mean like goofy of Caleb Williams or the X, Y, or Z. Like, guy gets stuff done and he clearly cares about football and he cares about winning.
I think that's also back to the Baker thing. That's another reason why I was like getting worried when he started doing commercials again. Because I was just like, he is.
Is it going to come back?
He is unequivocally one of the best commercial acting athletes that we have currently going today. So for the advertising space, it was good to have Baker back, but it could be tough. And to the Caleb point, I will say, who's helped in kind of taking a lot of that focus off of Caleb so he can kind of just focus on doing what he does and staying quiet and, just putting in the work. Ben Johnson has been taking a lot of that attention, like in a good way.
Ben Johnson is my coach of the year.
Take your shirt off as much as you need to, Ben Johnson. May have been a little early, but hey, you know what? It's fine. Ben Johnson, coach of the year. Sure, why not? I mean, it makes sense. I
know people would expect me to go Vrabel there. I wouldn't. And the reason I wouldn't, obviously, if Vrabel wins, like no one would say, oh, he shouldn't have won. Like, but if May should win MVP at this point, if the season ended today, he would. And I'm not. Caleb wouldn't. And I think that matters in a coach of the year discussion because you have the top of the NFC, top of the AFC. I think if May doesn't play to the level May's been playing at, the Patriots aren't in the spot that they are in. I don't think you could sub in any quarterback into the Bears system. I think Caleb's doing what he needs to do, but it's not like envy. You know what I mean? It's not. He's not the full reason that they're winning all the time. And I just told you, I think he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks to come.
They got a fantastic defense that knows how to manufacture turnovers. You see the way that they thwarted the tush push on Friday.
I actually didn't. Were they the first to pull that off?
I can't remember the player, but they straight up punched the ball out of Jalen Hurts' the hands.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah. So it was very fun. Only a few weeks ago, the Bears-Steelers game, it was J.J. Watt kind of like downplaying the amount of turnovers that the Bears defense was able to manufacture. And I'm sorry, but when you can consistently, week in, week out, do that, that's just something you're good at. Not a fluke, not a happenstance. You're just actually good at that one aspect of the game, which is, as it turns out, pretty big aspect of the game. And when you can turn those turnovers into points, that's a winning formula.
My more ifs than yeses, Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
I think a little bit of regression in the injuries are something you have to look at.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Sophomore slumps as well are a real thing.
Jackson Dart.
Which Bob Boulay brought up in the chat. Dart next year with Neighbors, Scattaboo, and a better O-line and another wide receiver. It's a lot
and a new coach, though, a new offensive system. And I did not like this from Dart. Dart basically, afterwards, they were asking him about playing physical. He's like, yeah, it's football. I'm going to play physical. I'm not changing the way I do. Sorry. Doesn't work as a quarterback in the NFL. Yeah, you have to be smarter than that. And if he's not going to do that, he won't last.
That's the inexperience of youth speaking right there.
Yeah.
He'll, in 5 years, he'll watch that clip back and go, what an idiot.
Yeah. And then finally, you won't like this. Mike won't like this. Shador, I have on my more ifs and yeses, but that means I think, I really do think there's something there. I think, and I have in parentheses here, think if coaching gets competent, he will be something. I think it matters for that. It is a big if, but I think he's got enough there. I truly do.
Well, I think Cleveland as just a franchise and a city are just snake bit.
Yeah.
Some franchises have an unquantifiable stink on them. And sadly, I have a lot of people I love from Cleveland. None of them are Browns fans. What does that tell you?
Right.
So, I think it would be good for the league if Shedeur is good. You know, I think it would be fun for the league if Shedeur is good. I just think it's a tall task to be good in Cleveland for anybody.
Yeah, I think it's true, but that's why I think like he's already a little bit beaten some of the. I mean, he won his first start, and the last 17 quarterbacks haven't, and I do think that accounts for something. I truly do. Anytime there's a cloud of a stat over your head, if you prove to be the outlier there, then his next game. I know this is stupid. I know his rating was low, but he didn't He didn't turn the ball over, and I think that matters for a player like Shedeur, as if you can just and everything else wasn't good.
Mitigate mistakes.
But if you can not be the reason, he wasn't the reason they lost.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw any of that game. There was a punt that was just muffed. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this game's over, because you can't do that to the 49ers. You can't put them in position. And as soon as Purdy thinks he's playing well, he does. Yeah. So, but if that punt is caught and returned at all, I think we have I'm not saying they would have won. I just think the game's different.
I love this Cleveland strategy of let's start eliminating reasons we lose first.
Yeah.
Which, like, honestly, you got to start somewhere. And how dare you, Bob, make the second Drew Carey reference of the show? But if you do ask Drew, he will say that Cleveland rocks. He'll also say that fish in the sphere rock as well.
Yeah.
There was a whole Twitter interaction between Drew Carey and Fish after he went and saw Fish in the sphere, and he was just like, it was maybe the most amazing experience of my entire life. And then like they sent him like a Vitamix or something like that. Wholesome interactions, huh? Hey, that vault single's still 2-2 go.
Let's get pushing in there, yeah?
It is 10:02 here in the Midwest. Chilly, frigid morning, but these breaks are nice and warmed up for you. We got that QB room play clock. This break gets to 4 spots. We set a timer. When that timer's done after 10 minutes, we run the break. No matter how many people are in it, 4, 6, or 8, we'll run that break. Those empty spots will be marked as carryover. If carryover wins what comes out of that box, it goes back in that box, and it goes back into the series. But Rip, can't we just target and know if we know what's in the box and all that stuff? No, because we don't let you pick the box. Still in here, McNabb on the flex, Love on the authentic. Not Drew Carey, but Drew Brees on the authentic. Bo Nix, we were just talking about, on that Crazy Pony Express authentic. Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Dan Marino on jerseys. Holy cow. Just 3 Hall of Fame great quarterbacks right there. That is the QB room. That vault, that's got to be going soon, man. Soon. We got, first of all, there's still a double up in here. Double up Dan Marino, Randy Moss. That's good work for a morning right there. Had to hang my hat on that. There's that Randy Moss, that Randall Gene right there. Also, don't forget it's punch card day. 5 purchases of $100 or more get you a $50 gift card. And it reads exactly as it works.
Yep.
No, you don't get 2 punches for a $200 purchase. That is not how it reads. 5 purchases, $100 or more, $50 gift card. Today only, Cyber Week, rolling strong. There's that Myles Garrett. There's that Adrian Peterson. There's that Daniel Marino.
And we have Bo Nix in the play clock mixer. Let me just say this about Bo Nix. They're on the precipice of entering a place that technically the 2025 Patriots are in, and that's being in the same status as the 1972 Dolphins, the 07 Patriots, the 15 Patriots, the 15 Panthers, the 11 Packers, the 85 Bears, the 09 Colts, the 09 Saints, 2012 Broncos, 2022 Chiefs. What do all those teams have in common? Do you have an idea?
Defenses.
Sure. They all won 10 consecutive games.
Oh.
Of the teams I just mentioned, 8 reached the conference championship, 7 reached the Super Bowl, 4 won the Super Bowl. 7 of the 10 teams made the Super Bowl, 4 of them won it. Patriots are now in that club. The Broncos are at 9 consecutive games.
Interesting. So
They
you're
are-
saying the Broncos win one more, something's got to give.
Something between the Pats and the Broncos, you know where I lean, obviously. But my point is, Bo Nix. We say it all the time. This is like there's not a quarterback who's more primed to be top 10, top 5 going forward in a long career.
Yes.
Than Bo Nix right now. Mind you, there was another quarterback who didn't look, like the super elite guy, but just managed to clutch up when he needed to and won and was carried for the other moments by a great defense. And his name was Thomas Brady. It's beginning to look a lot like 2001 in Denver. And so that's coming from me. So, I don't want to gas the car up too much there. And, I'll let him get as close to my level of Patriots glaze as I feel okay with. But I just want to say, Bo Nix sitting right there.
We got a dozen donuts in the room today. You've been using glaze a lot this morning.
Have I really?
Yeah, you.
I did have a donut.
It was like literally the second word you said when I walked in today.
That is true. I did have a donut. I had a vanilla glazed donut from Dunkin'. And
Dunks?
it's the first donut I've had in a while. So that might have done it. Who
Someone's
knows?
off the wagon. Yeah, the glaze dam has been broken.
Yeah. Getting it on Bo Nix. That's all I'm saying. Dunkin', Bob, and I wouldn't even think twice.
I don't know, bro. If we're going like just straight up donuts,
Nope. Oh, I have a rant about this.
bro. You can't say
It's
that
not
Dunkin'
just New
Donuts
England.
donuts haven't gone down in quality.
They have, but it doesn't mean I think they're better than a crispy. Have you seen the clip?
Crazy.
Have you seen the clip of the old grandmother? She goes, "Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme?" And it wasn't that crispy. Right. Krispy Kreme, it's like air. It's like sugar air.
Yeah, they melt in your mouth.
Yeah,
man.
that's not a good thing. A donut
It's an incredible
should
thing.
have like a bread texture. Robert's asking
There's
what's
many
left in the
different
bowl.
types of donuts, Josh.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the Dunkin' Donuts are better than the Krispy Kreme. I'm not saying either of them are S tier.
I'm gonna say Krispy Kreme is S tier. I'm gonna say that with my whole chest.
That is crazy.
It's you know what? 13 dozen donuts over Royal Rumble weekend begs to differ.
That is crazy. Well, what's up, Robert?
Hey, what's happening, Robert Pracht? Thank you for getting us back on track. The vault, 10 boxes left, 4 headliners, a $200 vault key, all 3 custom speed flexes, the Adrian Peterson, the Randy Moss, the Myles Garrett. That Randy Moss doubles up with the Dan Marino that is also still in there. 4 headliners, 10 boxes, $200 vault key as well. Let's just call it 5 headliners, why don't we? The alternates and throwbacks and alternates, aka the TNA series, throwbacks and alternates. See what I did there? This 17 boxes, 9 headliners, 6 speed flexes. So if you're looking for some speedies today, Robert, that's where to go. Brett Favre on the winter warning speed flex for the gunslinger with that green color match ink, by the way. Ray Lewis on the Purple Rising Edgar Allan Poe special authentic. Deion Sanders with the with the vintage Falcons throwback right there. Authentic. Steve Young on the swashbuckler creamsicle Buccaneers speed flex. LaShawn McCoy on the Kelly Green speed flex, one of the best rushers of the 2010s. Luke Kuechly on the alternate. Absolutely gorgeous. This might be my favorite helmet that we have available right now. That includes those customs in the vault. Luke Kuechly with the color match ink on that beautiful, absolutely beautiful Panthers speed flex. Myles Garrett here as well on the alternate Browns all white. And then A.J. Brown on the Eagles black alternate. And then Frank Gore unphotographed. But that's who we have in both the alternates and throwbacks, and the vault. We also have fresh pot of minis just hit. That vault single has closed. Thank y'all very much. Yep. All the headliners
And
in
we have
our
a jersey
minis
break.
are still available. And a jersey break?
Yeah, Joe bought out the jerseys.
Sick. All right, Joe. Way to go. Here's everything in the minis that is still available. What you see. Bosa, Jason Taylor, Steve Young, Devontae Adams, Kurt Warner, Dwight Freeney, Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Irvin, as well as Roger Craig, Kyle friggin' Hamilton, and Patrick Peterson. I'm just saying Kyle Hamilton because I haven't seen that name too often in the room before, and he is perhaps the best safety in the game today. He is the oh god, the meme for that one of those like as seen on TV things where you just like like if there's a hole or a leak on something, you slap this on
Flex
it.
seal.
Flex seal. Kyle Hamilton is the flex seal of the NFL. If there's a hole in your defense, just move him over there and he fixes it. There you go. We got a jersey break coming up. We still have in there 13 boxes. Dan Marino, Max Crosby, Michael Irvin, Chris Carter, Frank Gore. Brian, yeah, just joined. We're talking about donuts and Royal Rumble. I'm afraid to say what's next.
Never know where this show could go.
Cool. So we got some breaks going on. So the jerseys first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, if you see your name there on the screen, please drop me a box number or a wheel request. Timothy Kelly or Joe Cascio. Also, Joe, if I'm mispronounced, spin it, baby. All right. Spinning for jerseys. Box 15. We don't have 15. We have 13 and 18. Of course, why would it be simple? Wait, what did I say? 13. 13 and 18.
Well,
13 is close. Okay, sorry. Yep. Y'all right. Sorry, gang. Just having one of those mornings. It picked 13 anyway, so it's 13. Okay.
No, we do.
Okay. Thank you, Josh. I mean, you can't ask a Florida man to do math before 1 p.m. Doesn't everybody know that rule? All right. Well, we're going to mix up Joe's 7 spots with Timothy Kelly's 1. 6 times. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where Timothy will be landing. All right. Timothy, you are in the AFC East spot. Joe, you are everywhere else. Box 13 in the jerseys. Oh, very cool. Very nice. NFC North hit for Joe. Dave Robinson with the PSA DNA certification right there on the Packers laundry. Dave Robinson. Not David Robinson, the Admiral. I'm talking about Dave Robinson for the Packers. Joe Cascio. Congrats. All right. And we got that vault coming up next. Thank you all so much. Congratulations. Let me light your name up there, Joe. We love to see it. And on to our next order of business. If you see your name there on the screen, please feel free to drop me a box number or a wheel request. Demetrius Coleman, Joshua Bateman, Jeanette Lee, Michael Arias, Kurt Hellcat, Roy Esquivel Sr., and Tom Madera. Box number or a wheel request. Please, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Box number from Demetrius, Josh, Jeanette, Michael, Kurt, Roy, or Tom. One box number or a wheel request. I will go to the wheel if need be. 18. Thank you, Big Mike. Thank you, Josh. Ooh. That should be... There we go. And we'll take that out. This is where I wanted to go. 8 spots, 6 clicks. And just like that, we were provided with our divisions. Tom Madera, NFC North. Roy Esquivel Sr., NFC South. Joshua Bateman, NFC East. Michael Arias, NFC West. Jeanette Lee, AFC North. Tom Madera, AFC South. Kurt, the Hellcat, Mr. Hellcat, AFC East. And Demetrius Coleman, AFC West. Here we have box 18. Best of luck, gang. Thank you all so much for buying in, chatting it up, all that good stuff here on a fine Tuesday morning. Now, feeling like at the very least a full-size authentic. Joshy, buddy. We're going deep for Randy Moss.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo-wee, Hellcat. That's a big dub for you right there, my man. Look at that beautiful custom job right there on the Northeastern Rivalry Series. Randall Gene Moss. Absolutely gorgeous. No one's crying over that spilt milk.
Wow.
That is beautiful. We got the Beckett certification on the...
What a Christmassy lid.
On the very Christmassy
I didn't even
indeed.
realize that.
Beckett on the cert, full-size speed flex right there. You can see this is absolutely gorgeous. Excellent signature right in that spot. You got the honeycomb pattern all throughout that red right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the silver face mask as well. Congratulations, Kurt.
I'm jealous.
That's a great win right there, man. Well done indeed. Woo! That's some hotness. It's cold, but it's hot. You know what I mean?
What a beauty.
What a beauty indeed. Congratulations. I don't care if it's too early for air horns. Yeah.
Yeah, what a way to start, Kurt.
Yeah, I remember yesterday, Kurt was trying to, he got some jerseys, but he was looking for that first lid. Well, buddy, I know you're a Detroit fan, but not too shabby. Not a bad way. Also, could be Randy Moss on the Vikings, which you would hate. But here we go, man. That's a hell of a way to get your lids, your helmet collection started off. That's sick. That's awesome. I hate that I got to give it up for this, but I got to give it up for this.
It's amazing. What a lid.
What a lid. And the Adrian Peterson Splatter Custom and the Myles Garrett Custom Rip still available, as well as that throwback Dan the Man Marino. Something I guess people like to say here. I've been working here almost 10 months, and I still don't get it. But you got mossed. I don't get it. I don't know what it means. Told Josh go Pats, then called the Pats for Josh. There you go. Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
See, you got a friend.
Listen, I've got a couple. Mike is definitely on that list.
All right, Josh. It is the season of giving, so I'm going to give you some time alone in the room with the Randy Moss.
Thank you.
Just like, keep it PG.
Yeah. This thing is nuts. Absolutely gorgeous. See that? I don't know. Absolute gorgeous lid. Showing it off. You know I love it. Listen, I'm a simple man. I see Pats. I get excited. Absolutely beautiful. Mike saying he'd trade for it. Anybody want to trade with him? I don't think Kurt, the Hellcat, is trading it, Mike. What a week in the NFL, man. I thought the Patriots were primed for a trap game, to be honest. And they just looked so incredibly ready that I might be a full believer in this team. I know people would have expected me to be that already. I kind of wasn't. Before yesterday, I kind of wanted them to lose one game. Now I'm like, you know what? This team is so locked in regardless. I don't need them to lose a game anymore. I think they can do whatever they need to do. They are disgustingly good. Disgustingly good. Mike said he would trade Gibbs and a Berry. Well, he's not saying he would trade them both, but he's got Gibbs and a Berry if interested. So what are we thinking? We're kind of wide open now. That play clock. Play clock probably, I don't know. Get that started, I think. That's where I might sit. It's wide open, though. But lots of good names in there. What are we at? $11-7. So lots of value given the headliner ratio there. When they ask my opinion, and you know, sometimes it's not asked, but that's the play clock, the QB room. Donovan McNabb on the speed flex, Jordan Love on the authentic, Drew Brees on the authentic, Bo Nix on that authentic. Bo Nix, we've been saying it the entire time. All that guy does is win. Speaking of winners, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Dan Marino.
What'd I miss?
Nothing.
All right. Oh. How's everybody doing out there across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch? Huh? We having a good morning? Staying nice and cozy, staying safe on the roads out there. If and indeed you are in an inclement weather area, hopefully you're being safe. Big shopping holiday this past weekend. Lord knows we tore it up around here. Still got our Cyber Week deals going on, such as our punch cards are back. Punch card day. Everyone's asking, punch cards coming back? Today, yeah. Punch cards are back. 5 purchases of $100 or more, 5 separate purchases of $100 or more, $50 gift card. That'll just happen by buying in the breaks like you normally do anyway. So, you know, maximize the time that's available. It's only available today. It's punch card day, after all. After all, indeed. Look at this thing, man. This is incredible. I also love, once you get it, Kurt, you'll be able to feel, the texturing as well, on the, the splatter and everything. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, no, I was showing it off. Might have brought it up to the product cam.
Certainly. How could you not? Let's do it again. Let's bring it back there. Josh, I'm loving these lists you got for us, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have any
Real
requests?
big BuzzFeed vibes over here from back in the day. You got any more wonderful listicles for me?
I'll handle back in the day BuzzFeed.
Back in the day, yes.
Back in the day.
To be very clear.
Listen, you can request them. If you got a topic, I'll give you a ranking. It's that's how I do it. Where did I put my water bottle? Right here.
Here we go. It is 10:30 here in the Midwest Central Standard Time. Let's take a little tour of the break page, see where we're at on some of our wonderful series, our delightful offerings that can all be found here on the live break page that I just linked in that chat that goes out across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
How funny would it be if you actually got a Caleb Williams Drake May Super Bowl this year? By the way, I'm not I don't think that happens, but it is funny. It's technically in the realm of possibility that it would be May versus Williams.
Yeah, I mean,
a Vrabel Ben Johnson Super Bowl would be I don't know. It would be very interesting because they There are two coaching styles that work really well and they're like definitely like proven to be. It's the offensive guru, who's also more team oriented, versus the defensive, like, I don't know, what would you say, alpha? And so it'd be really interesting to see it. Not that Vrabel brings an old coaching style, because he's actually very new in the way he handles player interactions, but it'd be interesting to see those two coaching styles go head to head.
Sure. And for the biggest stakes there are in football.
Right.
How about that? Also, it would be a rematch of the 85 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'd get plenty of clips there. You wouldn't hear the end of it, Josh.
Well, we just have to see who'd win that matchup, wouldn't we?
No, I'm talking about like in the 2 weeks leading up to it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Also, it is...
Man, I would be... Yeah, you want to see me on Super Bowl Monday.
God, I might just call out that day. If you don't.
Yeah, that's right.
Either way it goes.
Yeah.
In addition to it being Punch Card Day, we still have our Cyber Week jersey promo going on as well. So if your cart is in excess of $350 or more, go ahead and add a mystery box jersey to your cart. That's a $150 value for free, a free signed jersey, free signed football jersey for every cart, $350 or more. You got to add it. Once it's added, the price will be taken off, but you got to add it yourself. So just know, if your cart is in excess of $350 or more, do add that jersey to your cart. See, add this mystery box. So if you're out there getting your spots, let's say, all right, double box in the blitz in the vault, getting a little action. Let's get a little action in there. I'll take a spot. I'll add that to the cart. And while I'm adding to cart, let me just go here. Add this to the cart. Agree to the terms and conditions. Let's check that cart out. Oh, you see? Now what happens if I do this? Ah, like magic. Like magic. So do that. You should do that. Get yourself a free signed jersey. It was Chris Smith, who was talking about saving these free mystery jerseys for Christmas. So it is an actual Christmas surprise.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think
that's a good idea. Wrap them up, put them under the tree.
What a great little treat for yourself. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's hard to get yourself a Christmas present because you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know? This way, could be anything. Could be. Who knows? All right. Hey, that was fun, right? A little demonstration. What's going to be the next move, gang? What's the next play? We already hit this gorgeous Randy Moss.
Yeah,
Is
that chase wheel on the jerseys too?
That's right. So we will have a chase wheel spin, huh? As we have done a couple jerseys.
That's your value right there. You can play in the jerseys, get some cash back, potentially pay for your spot.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut that entries for the chase wheel spin off at 10:50. 10:50. Okay. We will run that jersey chase wheel spin and give away a little UA cash here at the end of the show. Josh.
Yes.
Not saying that any of these teams will make the playoffs, but what under 500 teams that have yet to be eliminated mathematically from playoff contention do you have most likely? Not saying that they will, but what under 500 teams would you say, in your estimation, are most likely to squeak into the playoffs? You know, there's still several in the hunt.
Bengals.
That AFC North is not a foregone conclusion.
So much of me wants to say the Dolphins
far.
right now. So much of me. I don't know. Well, if you went out.
If we went out, that's one thing, but I don't see us getting past the Bills.
Well, it's just like what you would need to. The wild card, you're not going to get the wild card at 9-7. What's weird is, or what would probably be 9-8. What's weird is the Bengals can win their division at 9-8. I wouldn't have the Bengals getting in at 9-8 if it's not a division win.
The thing hindering the Dolphins right now from even squeaking in somehow is like they just didn't do themselves any favors earlier in the season.
Yeah,
they lost to the wrong teams, and it's just tough.
I think the Chiefs probably still get in.
Okay.
I know they're not under 500, but
I'll take 500 as well. 500, I think, is also
the Chiefs' schedule the rest of the year. Here's what it looks like. It's actually really hard.
It is. They again talk about a team that did not make it easy for themselves.
If they can get past the Texans, which I think they, what a game that matters.
Yeah, right.
Texans, Chiefs, Chargers,
That's
Chiefs.
huge. They're all huge because all these other teams are trying to get into the playoffs too. Like they're not playing any teams that have nada to play for.
But they're gonna. I mean, they're gonna open up the playbook. Did you see the quote from Andy Reid?
That's one thing.
Did you see his quote?
No, I didn't see the quote.
He said, "We're gonna tickle your tonsils with every play." I don't know why he said that. That's a real quote.
Was that AI?
You can look that up. ESPN.
Oh, jeez. Does he know?
I don't like. That's what strikes me is like, what? Like, why did he say that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why did Andy Reid say that?
The Batman Riddler meme. Does he know?
Does he know? Did he hear? Did his children potentially make a off-color joke at Thanksgiving that he thought, oh, this is slang. The tonsil tickle is a thing now.
We can't say that on the show. It's not that kind of show.
I'm quoting.
I know. I understand
Andrew
you're quoting
Reid.
an NFL quarterback, but we gotta keep this PG.
We're quoting Andy Reid.
I wouldn't even know which part of that to bleep out.
Right. So anyway, but if that's truly the route that they're taking, opening up the playbook, you got to assume.
Why haven't they opened it up yet?
Right.
What are you waiting for?
Mike's saying that's for UA After Dark.
Yeah, for real.
Texans, though, if they win that, I think they beat the Chargers. Then they've got the Titans after the Chargers. Well, 3-game win streak. Broncos then face the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, and they must win against the Broncos. I'm going to go with Mahomes. I think if they're up to 9, and they'd be, 9-6 at that point? Yeah. I think everyone else it's going to be like, oh, the Chiefs are.
Here they come.
They're back.
Don't give them any daylight.
Their final game would be against the Raiders, and then they'd enter in as the 7 seed.
I mean, what a fun way to play spoiler, though, if you're the Raiders.
That would be so funny. That's
Maresca,
objectively the funniest way that the Chiefs can miss the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Brian Maresca saying, also, Rip, Achane can't do one by himself. Tua needs to wake up. That was what I was saying earlier this morning. Because we were talking about, if the Dolphins do win out, yada, yada, yada. But Tua would still have to play in Foxborough in January, to which my response was, if Tua's still starting then, because he has been playing like cheeks. Brian is right. I truly think he is mentally out of the game. Watching that game against the Saints. Now, granted, yeah, they got Cam Jordan and Chase Young chasing after him and everything. That doesn't make any quarterback's day easier. But not just that game, man. He's been I'll say a shell of himself. His one strength is no longer there. His accuracy.
Yeah.
And it's just gone.
And I hate to say it, if you cut him, you're going to be, I don't even know how do you structure a contract where if you cut a player, the contract gets bigger.
Let's ask Chris Greer, who's still Oh, wait. He's not there anymore. And it's for reasons like that, Josh. It's for reasons like that. Josh Stewart wanted to say thank you. Won the first break. Hey, yeah, that's right. You did, man. You did. Big congratulations there, Josh.
Congratulations.
That was that Hall of Fame Dan Hampton jersey.
Oh, yes.
Dan Hampton, one of the best signatures you'll see out there. And Bob, he is lost without Hill, but he was lost with Hill before Hill got hurt even from those games earlier in the season. He was still sailing passes, just poor quarterback play. You know, not making the right reads, the wrong progressions, everything. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's his time is done there. I truly do. Again, I don't know how we get away from that contract. You know, as an NBA fan, I do know most contracts, there's no such thing as an untradeable contract.
Yeah.
You just got to find the right ding-dong franchise that is also being mismanaged.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You got to unload that on some other poor, unsuspecting sucker of a franchise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there, again, I'm not going to hop in the trade machine or anything like that, but like, who are some quarterbacks that you would trade straight up for Tua? Like, on the same plane, but like, hey, maybe if these two quarterbacks just had a change of scenery, maybe that'll do it. Change of coach, something like that.
I'm not trying to be that guy.
Uh-huh.
There's not a single quarterback in the league I would trade for, there's not a single team that I think is better off having Tua.
For Kyler Murray straight up.
No.
Kyler over Tua?
I'm not even talking skill. Rip, the contract is awful.
I'm not talking about the contract. Just throw the contracts out.
I don't think you can, because I would rather draft a quarterback in round 7, and because of the value of that contract and what I'm going to be able to put around him and like the flyer, and then if he's not good, he's not good. I'm back at the top of the draft. We can draft again. Like, Tua takes up so much of the salary. Like, it's ridiculous. I can't believe when it happened, I said, that's too much. And now it's like we're here. You want to talk about straight skill-wise. Kyler, it's more of an injury thing, but you kind of have the injury question mark with Tua. I think Kyler and
currently
Tua are
benched
1A.
for play, by the way.
Well, yeah, but
I was doing some real low-hanging fruit for that one, man.
Yeah. He is benched, but he's also like IR benched. I get what you're saying. But,
you know,
the Dolphins are staring down Jacoby Brissett as your next quarterback next year.
We've already done that.
Well, you're going to do it again because Tua can't be doing it. You're going to be paying $50 million for a backup. Welcome to the Atlanta Falcons, pal.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Maybe that.
This is the bed that was made.
No, you can't do. See, you're going to have to eat that salary when you trade him away. And like the value there is not there for you guys. Like, you don't want to be like, at that point, you just keep Tua.
Well, sometimes you just got to move off a contract. You know,
it is. I'll do it again because I remember every time I do it, it's staggering. Hold on.
And again, throw the contracts out. We're just talking names here, guys. Old school.
I don't think I don't think I can.
Tua for Lawrence.
Trevor?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No.
I'm trying here.
Trevor? Have you seen what is it?
No, Sarah.
Jeff? Have you seen that clip of the guy on Conan?
Well, damn. All right. Bob just wrapped it all up for us. Ain't got nothing else to talk about.
I disagree on the Lamar one, but
6 minutes left to close out another jersey break or two.
Okay, yeah.
6 spots left in that next jersey break, by the way, courtesy of Bob Boulay.
Here you go.
12 boxes left. Dan Marino, Max Crosby, Michael Irvin, Chris Carter, Frank Gore. Minis, fresh minis, all the headliners still there. Joey Bosa, Jason Taylor, Steve Young, Devontae Adams, Kurt Warner, Dwight Freeney, Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Irvin. Not photographed, Roger Craig, Kyle Hamilton, Patrick Peterson. Josh, which one of these minis would you want to take home?
Probably Ray Lewis.
On the classic Ravens.
You
Okay.
know I love Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Also, that Adams is striking me. They're all great.
I was going to say, I'd probably go with your wide receiver leader, your leader in receiving touchdowns, Devontae Adams on that Rams flash. That is sick. That is absolutely sick right there. Yeah, only 2 boxes taken out of that. 28 of 30 left. In the alternates and throwbacks, got 1 spot taken out of that next single right here. We still have 17 boxes, 9 headliners, 6 speed flexes, including the Brett Favre Winter Warning, the Steve Young Buccaneers Swashbuckler Creamsicles, LaShawn McCoy on the Kelly Green, double that up with A.J. Brown on the alternate black, both speed flexes, Myles Garrett, Luke Kuechly also both available on speed flexes. Double up that Myles Garrett with the Ray Lewis, double up the Luke Kuechly with the Deion Sanders or the Steve Young. Still so many double ups available there. Frank Gore, depending on what he's on, could open up a few more opportunities as well, potentially. Got to see, got to know. Perhaps not, actually, now that I'm looking at it. You know what? Forget the last 5 seconds. That LT Rave is also in the minis, Bob, is also stupendous, man. We had a few weeks ago, we had a full size. I can't remember if it was authentic. I think it was, it was definitely a Speed Flex version of that San Diego Chargers Rave, which is just so bright and bold and perfect right there for LT, former MVP. QB room, play clock. If you want one to go quick, get that play clock to 4. And then 10 minutes later, we're breaking it regardless of how many spots are taken in there.
That's right.
Donovan McNabb on a speed flex with the inscription. Jordan Love with the authentic. Drew Brees on an authentic. Bo Nix on a very cool alternate authentic right there. A little Pony Express action. And on the jerseys, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Dan Marino still in those jerseys. We could do one of those in the next 10 minutes. Vault, 9 boxes left. Let's call it 4 headliners. The 3 custom speed flexes, the Adrian Peterson, the 2 custom speed flexes, the Myles Garrett, the Dan Marino throwback authentic, and a $200 vault key that comes with, another full-size autograph helmet. Only 9 boxes left there in the vaults. So that's our break page as it stands. We are 2 minutes left, 2 minutes away from our Chase wheel spin. We've done 2 jerseys as it is. So go ahead, give yourself the opportunity. I'm going to put that in the Slack now. Thank you for reminding me, Bob. Thank you for reminding me. And 1 minute.
I did the math on the Tua conversation.
Sure.
You guys are the summarized version. You guys are kind of cooked because if you forget about Tua, you're also getting $30 million in dead money if you cut Tyreek, and Tyreek's getting cut. You guys next year would be looking at $161 million in dead money.
It's not my money.
Right, but then your cap space, if you cut both, is negative $40 million.
All right. Not my cap.
So
I'm just a fan of the team.
If Tua is cut before June 1st, which he won't be, the dead cap charge would be $99.2 million for 2026 alone.
Okay.
Post June 1st, be $67.4 million in dead cap in 2026, $31.8 million in 2027. So that's over 2 years, roughly $1 million.
Okay.
100 million, excuse me. If you trade him, you're still going to have 31.8 million in dead cap in 2027. And he has $54 million guaranteed for 2026. Lamar should have won MVP last year. He had a way better season than Allen. Yeah, but Aaron, I would argue Allen should have won MVP the year Lamar did. So I don't think you're wrong. But I also think Allen should have won when Lamar won. And so you could just swap the seasons. They both have an MVP. Like, I don't think Lamar should have won back-to-back MVPs. Like, I think the first year it should have gone to Allen. Not 2018. I mean, 2024. Or 2023. Bob's saying not either one is better or worse. He just thinks Lamar will get to a Super Bowl or will not. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be tough. One thing to remember is, first off, Lamar's clearly playing through injury right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I traded for him before the Thanksgiving game.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have done that. But it is what it is. We ride or die with Lamar.
All right. Jersey Chase wheel spin. Let's see what happens here. Of course, whoever is in the top spot after 6 clicks here will be entitled to call a number 1 to 100 for our 1 to 100 UA store credit wheel spin. 4, 5. Joe up at the top. I think he has the most spot. Clearly has the most spots here. Willie, hang on. Kurt, what a day this is for you. You got in the jerseys. You want a jersey?
Yeah.
There's John. Yeah. No. He won a mini. And yeah, won that Peanut Tillman mini. You won the Randy Moss custom Speed Flex. And now, Kurt, you can provide us a number to spin the wheel from. If I don't hear from you, I'll start at 1. Let me know.
Let me know.
Big day for Kurt this morning so far.
He's having a day.
Yeah.
And he's just
I can only
getting
imagine.
started.
Exactly. Going into the like, this is the type of momentum to take into an afternoon right here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm going to spin this wheel. $51. Hey, that's enough to have controlling stake in a company right there. 51 bucks. Going to Kurt Hellcat. And that was, how many spots was that in the jersey? 2 spots. 2 spots in the jersey. 51 store credit going right back your way. There you go, Kurt. Thank you so much. It's another 51? Little way we love to give back.
51?
51. 51.
Yeah, the person I point to, Aaron, is Manning. Manning for a while didn't have the success, and then suddenly he did. Does Lamar have the arm Manning had? No, but Manning doesn't have the legs that Lamar has. But also, the AFC is only getting harder. Just kind of an unfortunate reality. If it's not this year, I don't like. Again, Broncos look good. They've got the defense. They're not gonna go anywhere. Patriots shouldn't go anywhere. The AFC East is not gonna get harder, I don't think. The Bengals aren't gonna go anywhere. They've got their quarterback. The Browns are the Browns, I guess.
The Browns are the Browns.
You got the Texans suddenly look like they're gonna continue to be even better next year.
Feels like they do that every few years.
Maybe, but
where they're like, hey, we're getting better.
It feels the Hutchinson. You had the drop off from last year, but don't forget the year before that they were solid, and so Hutchinson's starting to look like, oh, he's that guy, pass rushing wise. Stroud at bare minimum is a good game manager, and at maximum is could be an elite quarterback. Obviously, we still have to see him. One of the funniest clips, by the way, that my cousins and I talk about is when Stroud in his early last year, he wouldn't let Caleb Williams leave him. He's like, hey, man, no, really learn from these losses, okay? You're going to be great. And then went on to just one of the funniest, like, he tried to big brother Caleb Williams when he was not that guy yet. But I don't know. The Ravens are going to be looking for a new coach, I think, this offseason.
Really?
I think it's one of those situations where they just got to move on from Harbaugh.
I gotta disagree with that.
I'm not saying I think it needs to happen, although I wouldn't be shocked if it did, and I wouldn't disagree with it.
I think they need to move on from Harbaugh. I think that's what you just said.
Is that what I said?
I think that's what you just said.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to, but also I don't know. The question always is, if you're going to move, like, who are you going to get that's better than Harbaugh?
Exactly.
And that's the hard question.
Exactly. You and also, like, it's a culture of winning there. You don't throw out that culture of winning because you have one unwinning season. Like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Are you firing Mike Tomlin this year?
No.
He's got to go too.
I'm not, because Tomlin's gonna get snatched up,
and he's
going
to be good somewhere else.
And he's going to be incredible.
I just think both teams need to change scenery.
I get it, but also, again, coming from a Spoelstra guy here, so yeah,
sure.
I'm a little bit colored by other sports. Been a minute since we've had an order, so I think we might start to wrap up here, but no fear, we will be back at noon with Dom Pellegrini in this host spot, and myself over in Josh's spot. Dom will have to contend with these props, and I won't. Josh will be back in here tomorrow morning.
That's right.
Same Josh time, same Josh channel, right here with me on UA in the AM for a Wednesday show. Some more Cyber Week deals coming your way tomorrow, as well as we have our punch card day today. Also, free signed jerseys for every purchase over $100 or $350. That is still going on till, I believe, the 5th. And yeah, obviously, hit of the show, this Randy Moss. It's crazy. Any final thoughts there, Josh, from quite the very good, meaty, and very worthy conversation today. Any final thoughts?
Miami's cooked. Sorry, that was rude.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That was rude. Great to be here. Yeah.
Cool. We'll see you tomorrow. And thanks to everybody out there watching across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. By all means, buy some break spots while we are in between shows. Like I said, we will be back in just an hour, but there's that break page. But y'all know where to go. Yeah. Also, in the meantime, go ahead and hit that share this with some friends, get some referrals, whatnot, all that good stuff. Be in the Signature Club. Yada, yada, yada. Thank you for watching. Thanks to everybody here at Ultimate Autographs for making this groovy thing actually function and work. And yeah, I'll see you in an hour. Josh will see you tomorrow. Take it easy, gang.